What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy S.O.G. Today I got a special video for you guys in which we'll talk about outside the waistband holsters, specifically if you're on a budget. Is slim fit holsters Victorous or Victorious outside the waistband holster. It comes with what they call infinity loops, which are these two right here. You don't have to pay or upgrade them. They just automatically come with them. You can either get them at 1.5 or 1.75 depending on the belt size you're using. It does have a retention screw. It comes with your choice color rivets here, which is really nice, and it also has their logo. Now, the one thing I do like about slim fit holsters is that they send you a sticker of their logo, so you can kind of place it wherever you'd like on your holster. It doesn't come automatically imprinted into the kydex, so that's really nice. Another thing that I do like about this holster is that it's very slick, it's very thin, it's easy to conceal even though it's an outside the waistband holster, especially with these curves that they have going on here, which is kind of the new thing. I personally really enjoy concealing outside the waistband. It's a lot more comfortable for me, but this is just a really nice built holster. Their starting price is at $65, and that does not include if you want it to support a light. The nice thing about slim fit holsters is that you can include things such as open or closed holster, the optic cut, all those things on their website you can add. And some of those things are actually free of charge, so you don't have to add $5, $10 or whatever other manufacturers charge to put an optic cut or threaded barrel opening or whatnot. So that's really nice of them to do. Their lead times varies, but according to their website, as of right now, it's about 10 to 15 business days out, which is not terrible. I personally really like, companies who can get their holsters out a lot faster, but this is reasonable and this is really nice. It's decently priced for the quality of the holster that you're getting. The thing I like about SlimFit is they have a ton of options, so many different makes and models that they can make for you, and they're pretty quick to come out with new released guns as well. So this is a really good choice in holsters. They do a great job of customizing their holsters, so you can pick whatever color you want, designs. And if you don't like any of their designs or colors they have online, they even have an option for you to upload an image, and they can go ahead and print it on the holster. I haven't noticed any scratches or anything like that on my firearms, on my slide, anything like that from this holster specifically. Though the one thing I will say is that I bought this for my XDM 10mm with a TLR1 light, and for some reason it did not hold retention, though like I said, it has a retention screw right here for it. It just would not hold. So I contacted their customer service about it. They were pretty nice about it. They did tell me straight up, I like their honesty, I'll tell you that. They told me straight up, it's hard to get perfect retention with that light on any weapon. So unfortunately, I could not carry mine in this because of the light, but otherwise it's a great holster. Next up, we got Outlaw holsters. These guys are specifically outside the waistband holsters manufacturers, so they really pride themselves on making outside the waistband holsters. And this is, I believe it's called the Stealth holster. Very nice, very minimalistic, and not in a bad way, but a very basic design that really works. The kydex is very good quality kydex. There is no retention screw on this holster, unfortunately, but it does hold very well. This was for my Canik TP9 Elite SC, and it held it incredibly well. It's not the easiest to conceal for an outside the waistband holster, only because, as you guys can see, I don't have any belt loops or pancake, whatever, wings, whatever you want to call them. But you can get either the paddle holster back, or you can get belt loops. Now, this originally comes with belt loops. I took mine off. I don't remember what I did with them, but I ended up taking them off for some reason. I think I got another holster with the paddle and I didn't like it, so I switched the clips. But this does come with belt loops, is what they call them. Now, the nice thing about Outlaw holsters is, on top of their fast shipping, 5 to 8 days of shipping, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like their holsters for whatever reason, you can return it and get your full refund. Another nice thing about these guys is, because of their simple just the simplicity of their design. They're very, very affordable holsters. So you're looking at about $40 for an outside the waistband holster without the light support. If you want a light bearing holster from these guys, you're looking at only $50. Now, if you want an optic cut, or if you want a threaded barrel opening, that is a little bit more, but I think they only charge like $5 or $6 to add those two things. So very reasonably priced, very good quality holster. The only downside to these guys is that they don't support that many makes and models, but otherwise, if you could find something on their website, if you're on a budget or you want something decently quick, this is a great holster that I would recommend for an outside the waistband holster. Next up, we got the Bravo concealment holster. This, man, I was super excited about this holster when I found out about it. This was for my Glock 19. It does have light bearing option here for the TLR7. Their design, their attention to detail is just on point, man. It looks super nice. This conceals extremely well. Probably the best concealing outside the waistband holster that I have tried. They give you a opening here for threaded barrel and suppressor. You got a retention screw here, which in this system you just slide down for less retention, slide up for the most retention. They have their trademark logo here, and if you guys can see here on this side, they even tell you what guns fit in this holster. So that's super nice attention to detail. You have different ride heights as you do with the other holsters that we were talking about just a bit ago. And then you got the pancake style clips here, which helps conceal your weapons and conceal you carrying. You have the nice curve here for, again, that nice concealment. This holster is extremely well made, very nice, good quality, man, and the price from Bravo Concealment is just incredible. I think these are going for like $35, $36, and you can even get a combo where you can get an outside the waistband and an inside the waistband holster for about $65. It's just incredible. Their shipping time, again, just, man, it's just unmatched. The shipping time is like next day. You can find these either on their website or on Amazon. I've even found these in a lot of local gun shops. They do sell Bravo Concealment. They're based out of Texas. I really, really like this. The one downside, and I don't know if it's necessarily a downside, but one thing I did find is this is not Kydex. This is like polymer. So it's like a really, really hard plastic that they use. I'm not, in long term, I'm not sure how that would hold up. In heat, I'm not sure how that would hold up. But I've had this for probably about a year and a half now, and it's held up very well. As you guys can see here, I haven't even cleaned it or anything, but it just looks brand new still, and it's worked very well. The one downside to this is that it did lose some retention, and that's a big no-no. But I don't know if it was just my holster, if that's happened to other holsters. I'm not sure. Their customer service is very, very good. They have excellent customer service. They respond very, very quickly, and they try to fix any issues that you have. They try to resolve them very quickly. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is super nice. So if you're on a budget, if you need a holster right away, Bravo Concealment is a great option. Again, Bravo Concealment does not have many makes and model options. They really specify to certain gun manufacturers, but if you could find one for yours, it works very, very well. So yeah, I would really recommend Bravo Concealment if you're looking for a good quality holster. If you're on a budget or you need it very quickly, this is something I would go to. Hopefully the losing retention is not an issue. I did reach out to Bravo Concealment about that, and they were quick to respond and say, hey, you know what? Send a holster in. We'll fix it for free. If we can't fix it, we'll send you out another one. So again, another company that I would really, really recommend, especially if you want to conceal outside the waistband. Awesome holster. The one downside, another downside, I guess, to this, other than losing the retention after about a year or so, is that I did find that it scratched up the slide on my Glock 19 just a little bit. I guess it's not really scratches, but it was just a little bit of scuff marks, and it came right off. Once I rubbed it off, took a little bit of pressure, but it did come right off. So that's another downside, I guess, if you want to be picky about Bravo Concealment. Otherwise, very, very good holster if you're on a budget. very good holster just in general, and great customer service from these guys. Last but not least, we have the Tolster Contour outside the waistband holster. This is a very nice holster. I actually just recently acquired this for my Glock 26 Gen 5 MOS, and I really like it. The retention on this thing is incredible. It just fits super tight, and it just, man, it just, the click to give you that that assurance that it's in there is just incredible. It does have an open-ended barrel down here if you guys want to put a threaded barrel or you know, whatever you want to throw in there, but it does have a open barrel there, and you get these nice pancake style clips here, which helps with the concealability. And you also have right height adjustment here. You can change these out and kind of go up and down a little bit. Not as many options as the Bravo Concealment for right height, but still very good. You have a retention screw here, and just like the Bravo Concealment holster, you go up for more, down for less. I've got mine almost all the way down, and the retention is still very good on this. So I mean, I'm kind of struggling to get it out when it's all the way up top, you know, so I'm kind of still playing around with that to see how I feel most comfortable when I carry. But right now I've got it, I guess all the way down, and the retention is still great. This is a really good, simple holster. It's optic cut as well, so very good holster. I think they only give you 3 different types of options in terms of the finish for the Kydex. I think you have black, and you have you got a couple other options. I don't remember, to be honest with you guys, but I think you only get a couple options on this for the finish color scheme, or whatever you want to call it. But very good holster. Not as good to conceal as a Bravo Concealment, I will tell you that. Even though this is much more minimalistic, I would have thought it would be better to conceal, but for some reason I think that the Bravo Concealment is just a little bit easier to conceal for me. Now keep in mind that I carry my 26 in this, and in the Bravo Concealment holster is what I use for my Glock 19. So very similar, but I think Bravo Concealment just did a great job of really getting the concealment part of it down packed. This, I think, was about $70 if I'm not mistaken. Shipping time was immediate, next day, just like the Bravo Concealment. Also a 30-day money-back guarantee, lifetime warranty. I think on all the holsters are lifetime warranty, but yeah, 30-day money-back guarantee. You can find this on Amazon, on their website. They're very popular holsters. I also carry my Glock 43X in a Oath Tolster holster, so that you know, they just make good quality holsters, and I really like this one. I just got this, so not too much I can say about longevity of it, but so far I really enjoy carrying in this holster. So that'll wrap up the video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys watching as always. I hope that this really helped you guys figure out if you're looking for a holster, specifically an outside the waistband concealable holster. I hope that this video helped you make up your mind or decide, especially if you guys are on a budget, and especially if you guys are looking for something to ship out quickly so you can start carrying your weapons. So till the next one, you guys, take care.